are extremely excited to celebrate this group, and I will turn it over to Coach Driver to begin our presentation.
Okay, our first senior is Tori Halsworth. She's a 4-year JV player who is a crucial part of our defensive group. Her toughness, tenacity, and passion for the game are what have made her the player she is today. Tori was not only one of our top defensive JV players, but with great passing, she was also contributed to creating a good amount of our offense. She has worked very hard improving her game each and every year. We wish Tori good luck at Fairfield University next school year. Today, Tori is joined by her mother, Janet, and father, David. Our next senior, Caitlin Nite, is a 2-year JV player who came to MDS from Madison High School. Her experience in hockey has helped solidify our defense. Her ability to scan the ice and read the play has helped in shutting down the opponent's offense. Kate has not only been a rock on defense, but she has also helped contribute to our team offense as well. She always communicates on the ice, has a great attitude, and is very supportive of her teammates. Kate is undecided with her college choice at this time, but we wish her good luck in that search and next school year. Today, Kate is joined by her mother, Karen, and father, William. Emma Teitelbaum is a 4-year JV player who has been working hard to improve her game. She's a great teammate and will play whatever position she's asked to, but has primarily been a forward. She understands the positional part of the game and has contributed to our offense, scoring 3 goals and having 5 assists in her career. Emma is also undecided with her college choice at this time, but we wish her good luck in that search and next year as well. Today, Emma is joined by her mother, Andrea, and father, Lance. Evie Lisk is our team manager this year. And she has been a breath of fresh air. Although she's never played hockey, she loves the sport and has a passion to be around the team. Evie reached out in the summer asking if we needed a team manager, and we were happy that she did. She's been very helpful with player equipment needs, keeping stats during games. Evie has also attended all the video meetings and has admittedly learned a lot more about the sport. The team has been very happy to have Evie join our team this year, as are the coaches. Evie's been accepted at every single school that she's applied to, which is very impressive. She's currently deciding between Virginia Tech and the University of Arizona, where she will be studying aeronautical engineering. We wish you all the best next year. Today, Evie is joined by her mother, Gabriella, and sister, Viviana. Cole Heck is a 4-year MDS player who made the jump to varsity team this year. The decision to the coaching staff was made easy due to her understanding of the game and ability to quickly learn our systems. Cole scored a staggering 24 goals with our JV team while adding 12 assists in her career. At the varsity level, she does all the little things right and is consistent every time she is asked to step on the ice. Cole has worked hard in practice to improve and is loved by her teammates. She's been a pleasure to coach this season. Cole is undecided in her college choice this time, but we wish her all the best in her search as well this year. Cole, you will be missed. Maya Patanker is a 3-year MBS hockey player who also made the jump to our varsity team this season. The coaching staff knew they made the right decision because of her character as well as being coachable. After taking a year off to focus on softball, Maya was welcomed back with open arms. And to think that along with that year off, she was able to make the jump from JV to varsity is impressive. Maya is always smiling, always positive, and always cheering on her teammates. Again, her character shines through. Maya primarily played defense on our JV team as her backward skating was a strength. She was asked to transition to forward and embrace the position change. She took the initiative to ask questions to better learn positional part of the game, which is what the coaching staff is looking for. Maya has committed to Smith College to play softball next year. We wish her all the best. Today, Maya is joined by her mother, Nazima, and father, Ashfaq. Julie Kirschenbaum is a four-year varsity player who only missed one game each of her first 2 seasons with our team. Her knowledge of the game played a big part in why she was selected as a varsity player in her freshman year. She played an important role in each of our state championship titles in 2002 and 2003. Julie created the turnover which led to the game-winning goal in our 2-1 win over Pingree in 2003. Although she has been sidelined on off with injuries the last 2 years, she has made the commitment to do whatever it took to play when she could. She was able to get some solid answers in the early part of this season as she was back as a full-time member of the varsity squad since January. Over the 4 seasons of our varsity team, Julie has contributed 12 points and a solid +9 rating, being on the ice for many more goals for than goals against. Julie is waiting to hear back from a few schools before she makes a decision on college, but she has expressed she hopes to play club hockey wherever she decides to go. Today, Julie is joined by her mother, Stacy, and father, Alan. So, Julie, this last one's rather long, so I think you better just stay there for a little bit. Julie Josias is a 4-year varsity player. She played defense as a freshman and sophomore, but transitioned to forward for the last 2 years. She has excelled at both positions and has had an incredible MBS career. Julie works extremely hard on and off the ice to improve her skills. She is what the hockey world calls today a 200-foot player, which means she excels in all 3 zones on the ice. Julie has shown great leadership qualities and was named team captain this year. This season, while injured and out of the lineup for 6 weeks, she took on a mentoring role, often acting like an assistant coach on the bench during games, while also attending practices and team meetings. Julie has attained and surpassed the 100-point club, scoring 40 goals while having 64 assists in 70 games over her MBS career. As a freshman defenseman, Julie was named honorable mention team for All-State All-League. In her sophomore year, she was named first team All-State and given the MBS Gamer Award. Last season, after position change, moving to forward, Julie was named second team All-State, first team All-League, named Big State Sports All-State team, first team All-Academic, and received the MBS Clutch Award. This season, despite playing only 3 of our 8 league games, Julie has been named second team All-League. Oh, and Julie is also the school's SGA president and just attained the high honor roll for academics. Julie is very excited to be attending Colby College next year and will play in the extremely competitive NCAA Division III NESCAC League. Julie will be missed at MDS in so many ways, but we wish her the very best. Today, Julie is joined by her mother, Paige, and father, Jim.
I would like to just thank our Parents Association for the girls hockey team for recognizing the seniors for Trinity Hall. So when I call your name, hopefully you can hear me over there. We just ask that you come and have a little token of our appreciation and wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Virginia Avery. Congrats. Cassidy Sawwell. Congrats.
A battle of two top 5 teams in the state is about to commence here at Twin Oaks Ice Rink in Morristown, New Jersey. Good afternoon. So happy to have you with us here tonight on Play-by-Play Productions presentation of New Jersey girls hockey here on YouTube. Sam Cooperman with you for the action as Trinity Hall coming up from Tinton Falls, New Jersey at 14-13-2 on the year. The 4th ranking in the state, and coming off their first ever Cohen Cup win, is taking on the 3rd-ranked Mauxbaird Crimson, who celebrate their senior day here today, a 7-4-2 record. And if you're looking for the senior day presentation, you can scroll back and scrub back to see that take place. We have that here, and it'll be archived right here on our YouTube show. So teams will come out, and we'll get this one on the road. And Mauxbaird has had some good games against Trinity Hall in recent years since the Monarchs officially started their program 7 years ago, and they've really had some nice seasons, but this is looking like their best one yet under 6th-year coach Frankie Francis. Mentioned the Cohen Cup. They played to a 2-2 tie here against the Crimson just a couple weeks ago, and there's a real sense of confidence from the Monarchs as we're set to drop the puck. Sydney Sun for Trinity Hall in white. And the opening faceoff is won by Julie Jositis, one of the Mauxbaird seniors, 2-time All-State performer. Mauxbaird in black, and in white is Trinity Hall. Trinity Hall 0-9-1 against Mauxbaird since the program's inception. Mauxbaird, a string of 3 straight consecutive state titles in the previous 3 years. Came up short last year, but a lot of winning, so truly a bit of a David and Goliath type feel. However, Trinity Hall has really excelled this year, and they will look to pull off their first ever win over Mauxbaird. All of a sudden, it's a leak out for the Crimson. Shot is saved away by one of the best keepers in the state in Katie Caesar. So Jositis trying to go for goal, couldn't get it blocker side. Takeaway on the forecheck here. And after a momentary collision, it's dug out of there by Fiona McAllister. Sent back in, and another quick save for Caesar. Caesar, the leader in the state in saves, is going to be very active as we have an icing call. Caesar, 2nd-team All-State goalie last year. Her counterpart, Hannah Mortazavi, is also an All-State performer. So you statistically probably have the 2 best goalies in the state in this one. The leading goal scorer in the state, and Sienna DeAngelis for Trinity Hall. So there's a lot to like about this matchup. Here comes DeAngelis. Look at her go. And she'll steadily go back, wait for reinforcements. Sends it out, and under the stick of Solway. She'll go back to retrieve. DeAngelis, someone that Coach Francis says the best hockey player I've ever coached. Served along the boards, DeAngelis there for pickup. Races ahead, cut off along the half wall. Finds its way to Avery. Virginia Avery flings one off the end boards, and around it comes. Mauxbaird looking to strike first. The score was 2-2 when these teams played to a draw in their last outing. Opening period, 2 minutes and change gone by. A couple quick shots for Mauxbaird, but a couple saves for Katie Caesar. No shots registered yet for the Monarchs. DeAngelis trying to glide ahead. Trinity Hall will play a 2 forward, 3 defenseman look. So an unorthodox style, but it's really worked for them. Excellent skating. Snyder, the goal! Reed Snyder, the leading scorer for Mauxbaird, puts the Crimson on the board early, 1-0. So Maubert goes to the early lead. And off the draw, Trinity Hall trying to get something stirring here. Played ahead by Mulgrave, the freshman defender. Around the boards, Walcipher trying to find a teammate. And eventually into the neutral zone. Mulgrave trying to burst by Fuchs. Fuchs picks up the puck. Shovel it ahead. And they'll start the attack here. Snyder just scored the goal. And she could fly. Shot. That one's saved by Caesar. First team All-Stater last year was Reed Snyder, and you can argue the best skating defenseman in the state. So the early goal from Snyder. Trinity Hall looking to answer. Oh, excellent deke. Mulgrave trying to put one on goal, but eventually covered and frozen by Mortazavi. So in the opening 3 minutes, you get a quick goal from Reed Snyder. And we'll see who can win this face-off. Defensive zone claimed by Maubert. Walcipher sends one around. On the rush, shot, and looks like it hit someone on the way in. So Wally let it loose, and it's blown dead. 10:52 on the first period clock. 1-0 Maubert over Trinity Hall. And puck got lodged between the glass and the netting, so and to pry that one loose. And the win in the offensive zone by Maubert comes out to neutral ice. 3 of the first 4 faceoffs have gone to Maubert. Sawali wide of the goal. Backhanded around by Bridie Fitzgerald. Great story in NJ.com about her and her family's legacy within the sport. Winning the Cohen Cup on the same sheet of ice in West Orange than her older brother did at CBA in 2020 when he captured the cup at Cody Arena. Really, really cool story. Would encourage you to check out. A rugged, defensive-minded team is Trinity Hall. Sun trying to play it ahead to herself, but Jositis will lead the charge. And Tanker, one of the seniors today, couldn't find help. McAllister through contact. And back into the Maubert defensive zone. Through neutral ice, a little spinorama. Walcipher gets by everybody. Walcipher on the move, eventually plucked loose. And the Monarchs of Trinity Hall had it for a moment. Fuchs, stellar freshman for Maubert. Trying to slide one in, and there's a whistle. And this will be the first power play for Maubert in this game. Lucy Mulgrave is sent off. So we'll see how Maubert does on the man advantage. One of the things to look at for Trinity Hall is they're exceptional on the penalty kill. They have the top 2 leading scorers in terms of shorthanded goals in the state in Sydney Sun and Sienna DeAngelis. It's Sun taking the face-off against Fuchs. So the time of the penalty, 9:24 here in the first. The Snyder goal is the difference so far for Maubert. They claim another draw. Here is Snyder. Sends one in through traffic. Jositis was in front, couldn't get a shot off. And eventually fallen on by Katie Caesar. One of the things about Katie Caesar that Coach Frankie Francis raves about is, in a good way, that she's very boring to watch. She's always in the right position. And you're going to see her cut off those angles and not make as many acrobatic saves because she's where she needs to be. Snyder sends it in, saved away by Caesar. Rebound shot also knocked loose. Mo Baird, relentless attack. Another shot is gonged away, and Caesar way off her line there to recover. Few rebound chances for Marilee Vartanian. But a minute 27 on the penalty clock with 8:51 to go in the first. Mo Baird still on the power play. Callister on the kill, brushed away. DeAngelis might win the Player of the Year award in the state this year. Look at the sophomore go. She was bottled up there and outnumbered. Monarchs play conservatively here and get back. Wallcipher. And the Monarchs have it. Snyder digs it out. Snyder weaves through defenders, shoots, save. Caesar on top of it. Katie Caesar has faced some serious heat here in this first period, but she's come up with the goods most of the time. And there's 48 seconds to go on the penalty. And the penalty was for hooking, I believe, on Mulgrave. Off the skate of Sun. Really dangerous on the break with 3 shorthanded goals this year. And Snyder got back defensively. Fuchs. And they're in tight quarters, so Bruce Drivers, Mo Baird Crimson will spread it out. Penalty clock is approaching 15 seconds. Possibly the last rush here on this man advantage. And the arm of the referee comes up. Tough break for Trinity Hall. I think they're going to get a tripping there. So with 5 seconds on the 5-on-4, Trinity Hall will have to remain on the penalty kill. Bridie Fitzgerald to the box. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. A key face-off here for Mo Baird. So the 1-0 score, Mo Baird on senior day. Goal from the junior, Reed Snyder has him in front. Jositis takes the face-off, sent out, Snyder along the wall. Pass, shot, saved, rebound, goal! Put home by Siley Sawali on the power play. So the power play goal puts Mo Baird up 2-0. That did come on the 5-on-4. So that means that we are back to even strength. Snyder in her own zone, pushing the pace. Back around, Fitzgerald bumps it along the wall. Fished out of there offsides by Fuchs. 7:04 to go in the first. 2-0 lead in hand for Mo Baird. Coming off the loss in the Librera Cup semifinal to Princeton Day, the #1 ranked team in the state, 11 days ago. So it's been a lot of time since Mo Baird has last played, with this regular season winding down. A few extra games under the belt of Trinity Hall. In front, great look, shot fired high from Fuchs. Mo Baird's forecheck has been relentless in this first. Centering pass, and Fuchs mishandles it. Stays in the zone. DeSimone Now DeAngelis up ahead. Oh, look at DeAngelis go. So tough. DeAngelis quick. But eventually, Maubert takes the puck. McAllister neutral ice. Tipped away from her. And it's Maubert and Fuchs, the freshman forward. She'll dump it back all the way in. And that is icing. So we're at 6:13 in the first. Lines will change. You'll see a lot of the same players on the ice just in terms of numbers. Just 12 skaters for Trinity Hall and similar number for Maubert. So as they win another faceoff through the Crimson, not going to see too many different skaters. Kirschenbaum flings that ahead. Coach Bruce Driver was talking about her, one of the seniors, in his senior day speeches. He's had some key plays in some of these championship runs for Maubert, has Kirschenbaum. Varsity since her freshman year. Has missed some time with injuries, but when she's been out there, she's been super impactful for Maubert. So neutral ice face-off coming. Cass Solway will take it for Trinity Hall. Going up against Sawali, who just deposited the second goal in. DiGeronimo across. Her backline mate, Snyder. Kirschenbaum off the skate of Sawali. Ranging over is Fitzgerald. She'll dump it around the boards. Pushed back in with under 5.5 remaining in the first. Spiropoulos up along for another icing call. Goals from Reed Snyder and Siley Sawali in this first for Maubert. These teams played to a 2-2 tie here a couple weeks back. That was one of Julie Jositis' first games back from injury. The two-time All-Stater for Maubert, missing 6 weeks with a broken leg, but has fought her way back, rehabbed hard and smart to get here. Shot, glove save. The high shot from Emma Fuchs, hauled in by Caesar. And Jositis coming off an excellent junior campaign, being moved to forward after the first 2 years being spent as a blue liner for Coach Driver. She does have 12 points in 6 games that she's been able to play this year. Here she goes. Send it along the back wall. Mulgrave intercepted. Played back around. Jositis, the captain, on the brakes. Fuchs needed just a split second more and she would have had an excellent look. Neutral ice pickup. And Maubert has really controlled the opening frame. Up along by Fuchs. Get a line change in. Antonia Galdi providing some pressure up front there for Maubert on the forecheck. Sent along, and we'll get another icing call here. So 4:08 to go in the first. Maubert leading 2-0. Crimson will finish the regular season on Friday at Summit. This is the last regular season game for Trinity Hall. Maubert ranked number 3, Trinity Hall number 4. Faceoffs have been very one-sided, and the Crimson eventually come out of the scrum with it. Puck frozen by Caesar. Four minutes on the dot on the clock. Cass Solway against Siley Sawali here. And Trinity Hall may have this one. They will. Really just have not been able to get into their offense. Mash back into Mulgrave. Spin around. Looking for Avery in transition. Sawali. 2-on-3, goes for goal. And you see why Caesar has so many saves. She's been called into action more than anybody in the state, but her save percentage is over 94 for the second straight year. Gliding in, shot, another save by Caesar. Walcipher couldn't get it by the netminder. Closing in on 3 to go in the frame. DeAngelis, 3-on-3. Shot was blocked. Nice work by Snyder, blocked that one clean. And that's brushed back so they can stay on side. Sun trying to joust for position there. Fitzgerald across. DeAngelis, eyes up ice. And Mo Beard will pick up possession. Crimson get Emma Fuchs back in, and she runs in offensively. Got her stick on it, but Fitzgerald trying to leave it back. Fuchs the pickup. Fuchs around the horn. And it's potentially a great time for Trinity Hall to get one on the board here. McAllister fought off the puck. Great look the other way. Shot blocked on the way in, and that'll get stuck over the glass. Jasitis is going for goal there. We'll have another face-off with about 2 minutes to play in this first. Goals from Snyder and Sawali from O'Beard in the opening stanza. And Trinity Hall will get the defensive zone draw in their favor. Mulgrave. After the deke, sea of black sweaters around her. And Mulgrave forced into a precarious spot. Mobaird will pick up possession. DiGeronimo. Walcipher rather. Here's Walcipher. Powers her way along the back wall. Spin, shot, that's off target from Vartanian. Traffic in front, eventually Caesar freezes the puck with 1:21 to go in the first. Hannah Mortazavi talked about her prowess in net for Mo Beard. Her second year as the starter for the junior, but she hasn't faced anything today. Shots on goal are now 16-1 in this first. Snyder scored the first goal less than 3 minutes in, and then the power play goal. There's another save. Snyder is in position on the Vartanian shot. 7:19 mark is when that second goal was scored. So that is 16 first period saves for Katie Caesar. Mo Baird getting all the looks. And a 2-goal lead in hand. Trinity Hall trying to make one of those up here before the period comes to a close. Reed Snyder putting on a skating clinic. Will dish that ahead. The Monarchs of Trinity Hall seize control. Here's DeAngelis. DeAngelis couldn't find help. And now looking at a potential breakaway the other way. Turning on the Jets there. Liz Sawali crashes into the boards with Mulgrave on her back. Nice play by Mulgrave defensively. On the forecheck, Mo Beard to look for another chance. DeAngelis here practically never comes off the ice. Possibly the best player in the state. Sienna DeAngelis, leading scorer. Great pass! Spiropoulos couldn't put it on net, and it'll come out to neutral ice with 10 seconds and counting to go in the period. A great chance for Trinity Hall with the first winding down, and that'll go for an offsides call with about 2 seconds to go. One more face-off to close up shop on the first. And it'll go to Mo Beard. And 2-0 after 15 minutes at Twin Oaks. Have the second period in just a moment. Stay right here. This presentation of New Jersey Girls Hockey is here on Play-by-Play Productions on YouTube. Start the second period from Twin Oaks. Sam Cooperman back with you. Senior Day hockey here for Mo Beard Girls Hockey. Happy to have you with us. This presentation of Play-by-Play Productions, our director Jake Gallagher and our executive producer Simon Rosenwasser. Mo Beard outshot Trinity Hall 18-1 in the first, and we'll see if the Monarchs at Trinity Hall can find their footing a little bit here in the second. It's a team that's outscoring opponents coming into today, 84-36 on the year, 14-3-2 record, and tied Mo Beard here a couple weeks ago 2-2. Has shown the ability to compete against some of the best teams in the state, and awfully impressive for the group that's the only team in Middlesex, Monmouth, or Ocean County, the only team from down the shore. Shot to start the second is offline from Jositis. Other way, here comes Trinity Hall. Quick 3-on-2 developing. Bit of a whiff there. We'll shut that down. Solway was trying to fire one in. Other way, shot, Jositis covered up. Katie Caesar had it. It was actually Ryan Rollins who shot that initially. And Caesar makes her 17th save. First goal came from Reed Snyder, less than 3 minutes into the game. And then middle of the first, a power play goal from Sally Sawali at the 7:19 mark of the first. Another face-off won by Mo Beard. That's been one of their many areas of expertise here in this one so far. Played back in. Mashed along. Spin and a grab by Sydney Sun. Highest hockey IQ player on the team per her coach, Frankie Francis. Especially great on the kill. Now it's even strength and outnumbered here. Martanian will flip it back. Deflected on the way in. Martanian had the recovery initially. Bridie Fitzgerald went on two. Chip it in. And back the other way comes Mo Baird. Fitzgerald centering pass, nobody there. Takes a nice ricochet there for Sun. Sydney Sun out ahead of the field. Sun marches on in, shot, and a save. Mortazavi, that's the first real test she's faced today. And she'll get credit for another save on that rebound attempt. Two-time All-Stater Jositis turns, was going to the backhand, but nothing was there. Positioning key for Caesar on glove side. Off the glove that time, another save for Caesar. And 2 minutes and change played into the second period. Trinity Hall coming out of the second with a little more life. But it's an offensive zone situation here for Mo Baird on the forecheck. Fitzgerald turns it around. Jositis is there. Survey, centering pass, trying to go one-timer. Connection wasn't quite there. She was looking for her fellow senior, Cole Heck. Snyder in the neutral zone, turns on the Jets. Snyder, one goal already, slips, can't get a shot off. DiGeronimo pokes it ahead. Tapped along. Fuchs working hard there along the end boards. Saucered around. McAllister. Push it ahead. Keeper Mortazavi leaves it behind. And now Mo Baird regenerating the attack. 3-on-3 look here. And kicked away. Wallcipher may have been trying to find a teammate there. Should come out to grab it. Keep the attack on. Wallcipher keeps it on side. Mulgrave battles a few really stellar freshmen in this game. Lucy Mulgrave among them for Trinity Hall. 24 points on her rookie year, 12 goals, 12 assists. Snyder looking for goal there, but was forced out wide. Couldn't put it on target. And Reed Snyder pushes it ahead. Grab by Fuchs, leave it back. Shot deflected and will go out of play. Jositis is shot off target at 10:44 to go in the second. So shots a little more even here to start the second. It was 18-1 in the first. Here it's 2-1 for Mo Beard in terms of shots on goal. Face off going to the Crimson. Snyder, one-timer. It goes wide. Snyder mashes it back in. Played along by Fitzgerald. Out of the scrum, McAllister. Found DeSimone for a moment. But defensively, it's Walcipher. Snyder, just watching her skate, it's unbelievable. That one is going to go for an icing. .10:04 to go in period number 2. Mo Baird looking to get a senior day win here with postseason on the horizon. Trinity Hall wrapping up its regular season here today in Morristown. Walcipher out of the defensive zone, trickles around. So Wally will flip that ahead. Jositis on the move, lost the puck, goes back for it. And she'll tap it along. DeAngelis hauls it in. Sienna DeAngelis, the leading scorer in the state, but a defensive-minded player. It's a scary combination for opposing teams. Shot saved by Snyder. Coming in from Jositis. And off the rebound, here comes Trinity Hall, outnumbered on the move. Mulgrave tries to track the puck, but it'll find its way to McAllister. Trying to work the attack here. Shot. And the low save and freeze from Mortazabi. So Trinity Hall is liking the activity on its side. Frankie Francis encouraging his girls as fresh lines will come on. Cass Solway taking the face-off for Trinity Hall. And she's going against Fuchs. Defensive zone win for the Crimson. Virginia Avery, one of the top scorers for Trinity Hall. Had some good work on the forecheck there, but a tough break on some slippage. Here's a breakaway. Fuchs goes backhand. Big save, Snyder. Caesar, rather, I beg your pardon. Katie Caesar with a huge stop. Turn around, and Mulgrave will work it the other way. Trying to drop it along the boards, and that went out. So Katie Caesar is up to 20 saves. So we got 8:20 to go in the second, and now in the defensive zone for Mo Baird, they'll try and claim another face-off. It's been the story for them. They've been really strong there. Nobody scored this period. Offensive zone win. Here's Trinity Hall. DeAngelis, the state's leading scorer. Taking the long way. Splits two, shoots. Blocked on the way in. That was the best look she's had, and she had to work very hard for it. Kept in offensively. Fitzgerald knock it in. It hit Avery's skate. And there's Reed Snyder. Snyder, the pass. Jositis, 3-on-3. Joey Jositis swept away. Surveys and goes out of the zone. Dump it in. And off the chip and chase, Snyder working hard on the forecheck. Jositis from distance. Blockered away. DeAngelis, a couple all-staters there. She meets Jositis. And after Reed Snyder knocks it in, she'll come off the ice. Make a defensive zone change and get Snyder some rest with DiGeronimo coming in for Moberg. Walcipher. All the way up to Fitzgerald. Her pass nearly intercepted by Fuchs. That was put in a dangerous spot. Down to 6:40 and counting here in period 2. Trinity Hall looking to break the ice on its side of the board. In neutral ice, DiGeronimo around, finds its way to the crease. Lucy Mulgrave looking to start up the attack for Trinity Hall. Weaving between defenders, poked loose. Moberg, potential 2-on-1 look. Grabbed away by Sun. See why she's so good on the kill. Just those instincts, even in an even strength scenario there, to break up a rush. After it's dumped in, forcing Trinity Hall's hand here. Mulgrave. Back around. Sun played that well. McAllister's got it. Some in and out skating. McAllister, a long time on her stick, eventually broken up. After Jositis outnumbered. And her team will have to get back on side here. Jositis looking to spark the attack. Finds its way dead center. Shot, traffic in front. Was knocked away after being fired in by Sawali. DeAngelis nearly had the breakup. Instead, shot from Snyder. Out of play. 5:07 to go in the second period. Teams will make personnel changes here. While the feel of the game is very different from the first, where Moberg practically was just on the forecheck the whole period, they are still out shooting Trinity Hall pretty sizably here in the second. That advantage is 7-2 so far, and they continue to dominate on the draw. Played around by Walcipher. Bridie Fitzgerald, one of the leaders of this Trinity Hall team, unable to keep it. Swept out to Snyder. Shoots from distance. Save. Katie Caesar has just been on a mission here in this one. Solway and Sawali battle on that face-off. It's once again claimed by Moberg. Snyder going for goal. A little high. DeSimone tried to play it ahead. Somehow squeaked it around Walcipher. Walcipher there for the retrieval. Here she comes. Moberg with numbers. Walcipher trying to turn in the slot. Fuchs. Couldn't slide the pass through cleanly. Hit off the blocker. Snyder here. Puts on the brakes and turns in a hurry. Snyder, oh, what skating? Shot! Oh, just missed it. Everything but the finish there. Reed Snyder with some excellent play. DeAngelis trying to take matters into her own hands. Around the goal. Still glides in. Eventually has to leave it off. Fitzgerald's pass is plucked away. Fired all the way down. It'll go on goal for no icing. Excellent cut. Shot. Backhand is saved. Jositis unable to finish. Another Katie Caesar save. Save number 25 for Caesar thus far. Scoreless second period after Moberg put up a couple goals in the first. Sun and Jositis on the face-off. And here's Trinity Hall after the win. Sun speeds up. Sun. Great centering pass, just couldn't make the connection. Wanted McAllister there. Maubert rips it up the other way. And they'll dump it in from the neutral zone. Icing here with 3:02 in the second. So for Trinity Hall, if they can just get one goal here in this second, that would go a long, long way. They've definitely played a lot better here in this second, but they know what they're up against, a Maubert team that they've just never quite been able to crack. 7 years from the program first starting in Tinton Falls. Pick up Maubert. Centering pass. Oh, they tried to slide it to Fuchs. Nice idea. Mulgrave. Outnumbered. Couldn't get it through a series of sticks there. DeAngelis working hard. Her and Snyder get into the mix. Mulgrave from outside. Save routine from Mortazavi. Approaching 2 minutes to go in period number 2. Maubert, 2 first period goals, have them in front as lines will be altered here. Face-off really had to be worked hard for. Walcipher defensively. Ends up out Fitzgerald. One-timer. DeAngelis saved. Big one for Mortazavi. Sienna DeAngelis was ready to fire after Fitzgerald fed her. Odd man rush coming. And eventually slowed down. Dumped into Fuchs. And tied up there. And the Monarchs of Trinity Hall are able to force it back into the defensive zone of Maubert. Under 90 seconds to go in the second. Virginia Avery has it knocked off her stick. Justitis on her senior day, working hard along the boards, goes down in a heap. And Trinity Hall. DeAngelis starts the rush. DeAngelis try to crank a shot in off the padding. So the pad save by Mortazavi all of a sudden faced 5 shots this period. Icing called with 51 seconds before the break. The third period coming up, going to be really interesting to see if Trinity Hall can stay in this one. Obviously only a 2-goal game, but a 20-shot advantage for Maubert. At this period, the well has dried up a little bit for them. Trinity Hall working hard on the faceoff, but it'll come out in Maubert's favor. Snyder looking to score a back-breaking goal here late in the second. Centers, shoots, and a save from Caesar. Artanian may have slipped a little bit as she shot that one. Eventually they call Fuchs into action on the faceoff. Seemed to be some momentary confusion for Maubert as to who would come in there. Under 30 seconds before the second comes to a conclusion. Potential breakaway. DeAngelis on her horse. DeAngelis goes for goal. Backhand is turned aside. DeAngelis creeps back in. Nobody home. We got 13 seconds and going here. Maubert a bit of a track meet here. Jositis just trying to chip that in. McAllister finds DeAngelis, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, gets the shot off and saved by Mortazavi. The heat cranked up a little bit by Trinity Hall late in the second, but they cannot find the goal that they were looking for. It's 2-0 after 2 periods here from Twin Oaks. We'll come back to the third after this here on YouTube, this presentation of Play-by-Play Productions. We got 15 minutes to go here from Twin Oaks. Sam Cooperman back with you as Mobaird and Trinity Hall get set for the third period of action. Matchup between the third-ranked Mobaird Crimson and the fourth-ranked Trinity Hall Monarchs here tonight on senior night for Mobaird. First period, Mobaird scored a couple goals, and now as we head into this third, that 2-0 lead is still in hand for the Crimson, who have an 8-player senior class that was honored prior to the opening puck drop, and now we'll see if Mobaird can pull off the win to move to 8-4-2 on the regular season with one game remaining before the playoffs. And meanwhile, Trinity Hall trying to cap off its regular season, winning 5 of its last 6, and the only non-win during that last 5 coming into this one was a tie against Mobaird here back on the 30th of January, 2-2. Trinity Hall is going to have its work cut out in this third, but we'll see what the visitors from down the shore have in hand here. Mobaird goals from Reed Snyder, the defenseman, first team All-State, scored the first one, and then on the power play midway through the first, Siley Sawali scored the second. Jositis battles Sun on the face-off, and it is Sun who wins it for Trinity Hall. So here come the Monarchs. Sun working hard. Flung around the zone. Nearly grabbed by Fitzgerald. Just couldn't quite get her stick down before that puck skids back to the defensive zone. DeAngelis starts it off. Sophomore leading the state in goals and points. Under duress, Jositis was in her grill. Sun the pickup. Here comes Sun for the Monarchs. Blazing speed up the half wall. Cuts it in, working around a few black shirts. Eventually muscled out of there and flung down by Galdi. DeAngelis. Feather that one in, and Walcypher tries to lead it the other way. In neutral ice possession, here's DeAngelis. Met at the wall. And back come the Mobaird Crimson. Outshooting Trinity Hall 28-9. In the first period, it was 18-1 in terms of shots on goal. Things evened up a lot more in the second, but now even though Trinity Hall is finding more success in the forecheck, you have to wonder if there's enough opportunity left there to get enough clean looks on goal. Anna Mortazavi has made the saves that she's been asked to make. Fitzgerald back along. Spearpolis had her eyes up ahead. DeAngelis. Banks one ahead. And back comes Mobaird. Jositis, a nice job to put on the brakes and then speed up. Out of the zone, waiting for help, and then a pile on the wall. Mulgrave, the freshman defenseman, had to leave it there for righty Fitzgerald. Back in, was not touched. Or evidently it was touched, so no icing. Mulgrave wins that foot race there. Centering pass, great look. Trouble with the handle for Fuchs. Off the back of the goal. Fuchs the recovery. Freshman turns. Jositis was coming in, and now pick up for Fuchs is knocked off her stick by Sun. Sydney Sun, that's what she does so well. Reads it well, knocking it off of the opposition's stick, and that's what makes her such a force on the penalty kill for Trinity Hall. 11:52 to go in this one. Trinity Hall trying to avoid getting shut out. They've scored 3 or more goals in 15 of their first 19 games this year, but if the score holds up, it would be just the second time this season they've been held empty-handed. Fuchs. Jositis knocked away. Trying to recover. Mulgrave, a pest defensively. Here comes Sun. DiGeronimo couldn't hang on to it, and McAllister had a pretty good look on goal. After Mortazavi's save, Mo Beard eventually able to trek ahead the other way. Dumped up high over the goal. Jositis hops off the ice. Or she went over to the side for a moment. It looked like she was going to go out for a line change, but she's back in. Meanwhile, Trinity Hall on the exterior, unable to march in. Nice pass from Snyder. Jositis curves in, and she'll wait this out. Pumps down along the boards, and now Jositis does leave the ice, with Fuchs taking her spot. 10.5 minutes thereabouts to go in this one. Nobody scored since midway through the first, but 2-goal lead is holding up now for Mo Beard. Fuchs looking for one here. Fuchs. Just cut off on the backhand side. It's jabbed away by DeAngelis. Well done by the All-State defenseman, Sienna DeAngelis. Walcypher into the offensive zone. Around it goes Bridie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to turn the corner. Mortazavi left that for Snyder. Reed Snyder scored the first one. Quick flick ahead. Sawali, who notched the second, went off the blocker that time of Katie Caesar. 27 saves for Caesar. And the Trinity Hall Monarchs have trouble getting going. Jositis taps that ahead. Try to make the extra pass. Cole Heck was the intended target. No icing here. Walcypher. Sun. Great play to read it off the stick. Sun around the goal. DeAngelis goes for goal, blocked on the way in. Here's Jositis. Chip that in. And a line change for Bruce Driver of the Mo Beard Crimson. Fuchs runs into DeAngelis. A scrap for it, and DeAngelis flies out of there. Outnumbered 2-on-3. Forced out wide. Connects with Sun, taps it back to her. DeAngelis trying to get in the slot. And will leave that one high and out of play. 8:22 in the third. Stays 2-0 Mo Beard here on this senior day into senior night, now that we've hit 6:12 local time. The senior day ceremony is at the top of this broadcast, so you can go back and watch that. 8 Mo Beard seniors, all incredible accomplishments. It's amazing listening to Coach Bruce Driver read those out before the start of this one. Julie Jositis, amazing to see her being part of this day after missing the bulk of the season, 6 weeks after breaking her leg in the second game of the year. She's going to go on to play at Colby College in the NESCAC, which is just such a tough league there. So excited to see how she flourishes there. Walcypher couldn't angle that one over. Mulgrave with the protection of the goal in front of her. Cuts back in. Nice skating for the freshman. Trying to force her way in and didn't get a clean shot off. Couple sticks in the way. Trouble with the initial handle there. Julie Jositis working hard to create the opening. She had Heck in front. Going all the way around. Prong that one along the wall. Heck coming in. Meets Mulgrave. And the freshman wins that battle. Jositis going diagonally. DeAngelis, the pass just was not seized that time by Rawling. Wall Cipher. Play that one low. Vartanian out to Snyder. Couldn't make the extra pass there. Snyder had to play it conservatively. And eventually, we'll go out there to recollect. Approaching 6 minutes to play in Morristown. Heck guides that one ahead. So Wally goes for goal, save for Katie Caesar. Caesar, the positioning as advertised from her coach, Frankie Francis, saying that she's a boring goalie to watch, saying that in a positive connotation, meaning that because she reads angles well, tracks the puck, she's in the right position. You're not going to see her having to make those leaping acrobatic saves that are the highlight reel plays. She's going to be in the right spot, and she's going to make everything look routine. 28 saves for Caesar in this one. Snyder, defensive zone pickup. Here comes Reed Snyder, the All-State junior. Snyder turns towards goal, and she was cut off by DeAngelis. Two of the best defensemen in the state just matched up there, and DeAngelis won the battle momentarily. Sawali, centering pass, save. Fuchs got a quick shot on goal. Another try here for Mo Baird. Backhand is stopped. Sawali unable to hit the target, going low. Spiropoulos, eyes up ahead. Connection with Avery. Good reach of the stick. Avery. And slapped out of there. It goes off the pad of the keeper, Mortazavi. And now here's the leak out the other way. Fuchs outnumbered. The freshman Fuchs steps in. Wanted Jositis there. Around to Fitzgerald. We're under 5 to play here at Twin Oaks Rink. Mo Beard Girls Hockey Senior Day. 3rd-ranked Crimson leading the 4th-ranked Trinity Hall Monarchs 2-0. Snyder pass banked along. DeAngelis trying to make a move, but never found free ice. Scaldi up. Jositis looking in, shoots, just whizzes off the mark. Looks like a pretty good shot on the release. Coming up the other way is Mulgrave. Mulgrave looking to make something happen. Can't quite do it. Puck powered back along. And Jositis. She'll drive that one out of there. Sun. Sun has it. He's waiting dead center. DeAngelis dumps it in. Remember, there are very few skaters on each of these teams, so there could be some very long shifts out there. Here's a 2-on-2. Shot. And save for Caesar. Julie Jositis was going for a senior day goal, but Katie Caesar having none of it. .342 in this one, and I think Frankie Francis is going to take a timeout here. So let's see if Trinity Hall can draw up something here to cut this to a 1-goal game, and then you go from there. They've played very competitively in the 2nd and 3rd periods, but just got off to a rough start. And now that's the hurdle they're trying to leap over here with this game coming towards a conclusion. So we'll see on the forecheck what Trinity Hall is able to do. Part of the problem is going to be that they've had to work really hard on the back check, and they haven't had a lot of long possessions. So obviously going to have to pull Katie Caesar at some point here soon, but when you do that, you're going to really have to be successful on the man advantage, and we'll see if they're able to do that here with 3:42 to play in Morristown. So the Trinity Hall Monarchs, team that is the only team in Middlesex, Monmouth, or Ocean counties representing the Shore with a lot of pride, coming off a Cohen Cup win. They beat Kent Place 4-1 at Cody Arena in West Orange just about a week ago. So big face-off coming up here. Advantage there has been heavily slanted towards Mo Baird. Be a defensive zone face-off for Trinity Hall after the timeout. And Mo Baird comes up with it, so Caesar's going to have to wait to come out of goal. Shot off the mark from Fuchs. Played back around. Bridie Fitzgerald gets there. Valiant attempt to fire one along the half wall there. Eventually able to muscle it out of the zone. And watching the goalie closely. Caesar remains in goal. Well, bumper cars as Walcipher makes her move. She'll ladle that one in with 3 minutes and counting to go. Fitzgerald yanks it back the other way. Mulgrave driving ahead. Trinity Hall looking for some sign of life here late. Dragged in off the stick of the keeper, Mortazabi, and back the other way. Fuchs was unable to grab it. Still even strength. The keeper, Caesar, at her perch for the Monarchs. 2.5 and counting. Loose puck for a moment. Sun scooped it up. Sun pushing along. Sydney Sun looking for the goal. And that's a glove save for Mortazabi. Great run by Sydney Sun. But it stays 2-0 here with 2:11 to play. Face-off here. Walcipher was able to push that one around. Snyder. Here comes Snyder. Snyder looking for an insurance goal for her team late. Under 2 minutes to go. Fuchs. Off her stick. Jasitis turns one back the other way. And here comes DeAngelis. On the move with time ticking. Need a goal here at this very moment. Not going to get it. Comes out of the zone. So the Monarchs in neutral ice will have to reset. Keeper Caesar still in there. Takeaway Jasitis. Chips that one high, and that's somewhere on the rafters. Well, it came down. Referee grabs it, but low ceilings here at Twin Oaks, so you can easily fire one high, and all of a sudden, you're hitting the roof. Neutral zone face-off. Snyder bops one in. Fitzgerald ranging over. Sun. She just got a great look before. And DeAngelis, oh, big collision, stays on her skates. Sienna DeAngelis with a hard-nosed play. Final minute from Twin Oaks. 2-on-1. Shot. And Caesar, another save on the shot by Vartanian. And it looks like a timeout called here with 46.8 seconds on the clock. So as Mo Beard takes the timeout, Frankie Francis can draw up something for his girls. That's on the right of your screen, and on the left side is the Mo Beard huddle. Again, while we have some time here down the stretch, want to shout out our crew making this one possible. Jake Gallagher pushing all the right buttons here as our director and executive producer, Mr. Simon Rosenwasser. We appreciate everyone from Mo Baird and Trinity Hall that have helped with this broadcast, especially both coaches, Bruce Driver for the Crimson and Frankie Francis for the Trinity Hall Monarchs. As a fun senior day matchup, a couple early goals have paved the way for Mo Baird here, and out shooting the visitors by 21 shots, 34-13. And what's amazing is how many of those shots came in the first. It was 18-1 in the first. So since then, you're talking about fairly even numbers, even though Trinity Hall has been on its heels a little bit. They've just had to work out of some unideal spots, and they've done that. Certainly a team that fits the identity of how their coach, Frankie Francis, describes them. Bunch of grinders, role players that they all embrace it. Even how DeAngelis, again, she's leading the state in goals, but you know, she's somebody that will defer to her teammates in interviews, saying how her teammates set up lanes for her. It's that type of mentality that's really helped this Trinity Hall program flourish. But they're down 2 here late. Off the timeout, time ticking, 40 seconds and going. Fitzgerald past the stick of Mulgrave. Kept in by Snyder initially. Some Mo Baird fans may have wanted a trip there, not going to happen. And the puck gets knocked around a little bit. Stays in neutral ice here with 15 seconds and going. 2-0 Mo Baird has been the score since the middle of the first period. And the Mo Baird Crimson here on Senior Day will skate this one out, and fittingly, it's Jositis who hangs on to it right just until the end. 2-0 Crimson. They win it here at Twin Oaks. A Senior Day victory for Mo Baird. Goals from Reed Snyder and Siley Sawali were enough to blank Trinity Hall for just the second time this season. The Monarchs played a lot better as the game went along, and excited to see how they fare in the postseason, but tonight they come up a little shy, 2 goals shy to be exact. Again, for Jake Gallagher and our entire team here at Twin Oaks Rink in Morristown, New Jersey, Sam Cooperman saying so long and good night. Appreciate you tuning in to this production of Play by Play Productions.